Hey Falcons, welcome back. We are same spot as always, back in my kitchen, and I was digging through the fridge, found some leftover sausage from when I did pizza and mushrooms that I forgot to use on my pizza. So we're gonna do a quick simple stuff on these. I got a couple of things that we're gonna throw into it. I also got chicken stock going back here from earlier, so the whole place smells unbelievable right now. So we'll get going on this. I'm gonna grab a napkin really quick. One of the things that you don't want to do with mushrooms is submerge those and get them wet, because these are like little sponges and they'll soak up any sort of moisture and they'll get all kind of wet and slimy. So I just get a paper towel and just give them a quick little once over to remove any of the additional matter that's not mushrooms on these guys. Get those kind of wiped off. So mine are actually pretty clean, and typically when I buy mushrooms, I'm looking for mushrooms that are pretty tight like this. They don't have a bunch of the gills showing. This one is starting to kind of open up, but I did buy these a few days ago. Should have used them a bit earlier. But anyhow, we're gonna get this knocked out. I have a couple of just common ingredients here. Some Parmesan, some green onions, olive oil, and some panko. So pretty easy process here. We're just gonna pop off these stems and just do that gently. You know, try not to destroy the mushroom, but we'll just give that a little pop and that stem will come out. Some folks are gonna cut these up and put it back in. I'm not, because I'm putting sausage in mine. I'm gonna fill these up. Some people will do like cream cheese and chopped up mushroom and other things, and you can do whatever you want. I'm just gonna do mushroom. So I've got my, I don't actually even need my knife. My melon baller again, or Parisian scoop, depending on where you grew up, how you grew up. So I'm just gonna get these all cleaned here, and then I have this little tart pan that I'm gonna use. So I'm gonna give that a little bit of oil, and I'm gonna just get my mushrooms in here arranged. And then once I get these all cleaned, then I'll make my filling that'll go inside. Now, when you're making your filling, you can cook your meat ahead of time. I'm not going to. I'm gonna leave it the way it is. And I got my oven preheating right now, so we'll cook the sausage inside the mushroom caps in the oven. All right, so I have my mushrooms cleaned out here. I have some green onions, and I'm going to break these guys down just into little bits here. And I want to cut these pretty small so that when I'm mixing it in, I don't have big chunks. I'm actually adding this in more for a nice little color component, and it's not as aggressive as an onion. It's like a yellow onion would be. So if you are going to use like yellow onion, make sure that you saute that first before you throw it in here, just because you don't want the juice from the onion getting this too wet. So, all right, so I've got my sausage, my green onions, and then I've got a little bit of Parmesan I'm going to add to the mix. And this sausage is the spicy Italian sausage, so it already has some pretty good flavor. So I'm not going to add a ton of seasoning into this. I think it's unnecessary. If you want, you can. You're more than welcome to. There's no rules, right? And in my opinion, recipes are other people's ideas of food. So feel free to copy and follow along, or modify it and make your own. That's one of the nice things about food, is that there are no rules as long as you don't get people sick and do things in a healthy, safe sort of manner. All right, so, all right, we got these all combined. I'm not gonna add salt to this because the sausage has plenty of salt on its own. I'll move this out of your view. And then I've got my little cookie scoop here. And I've got my mushrooms here. And I hope I have enough. I'll do the big ones first here. Let's give those a little. So I'm just gonna fill these based on the size of the scoop and the size of the mushroom. So I got those. Let me give my hands a quick rinse. All right. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of this panko. I get this panko breadcrumbs. Take a little bit, not a ton. That. I'm just gonna do a little bit of olive oil on that. It's a good little mix here. I'm gonna add a little bit of. Actually, I'm gonna go and grab an onion from outside. All right, I just grabbed a couple of chives from out in the garden. Cut these super small, and we'll add those into our topping there. I might need to get a bigger bowl. I could have cut these into smaller bundles. Too late now though. All right, let me get a bigger bowl. All right, did I already add Parmesan into that? Do you remember?
No, you didn't.
I don't think I did.
You haven't added Parmesan to anything besides the meat.
Okay. A little Parmesan, a little drink of oil, and mix this whole thing up here. This way we can get like a nice layers of flavor and layers of texture on this. All right. Pack these down into the mushroom a little bit. Give me a good landing spot for this topping. Again, I oiled the bottom of that already. And then what we'll do, just take a little bit of this topping on here. So I've got these topped with our panko, our Parmesan, olive oil. I'm gonna get these in the oven. I think they look pretty great. I think they're gonna look better in about 25 minutes. So that's easy app with leftovers. If you guys got stuff in your fridge, get creative, figure it out. You can do it, I know you can. Stay well, and we'll come back when these are done.